Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is VirtualNunchucks, and today, if you're new to the channel, you're not going to really understand what I'm about to do. But today marks a year that I've been on YouTube. I am the immortal gaming legend, by the way. For those of you who follow me, the very first Twitch stream and the very first YouTube video that I put up that I was live on, I am the immortal gaming legend. I have been around forever. It feels like I'm the oldest man on the internet. I feel like. Um, I've been playing games since the Atom computer system, which was an actual computer that you bought and you could plug into your TV and have word processing in games and stuff like that. It was tape drive. I've played games since the Atari 2600, so I have been around forever. That's why I call myself the immortal gaming legend. I haven't in a long time. Again, my name is Virtual Nunchucks. For those of you who have been following my channel for a long time, though, however, you will understand. And I want to say thank you to the subscribers that I know. Those of you who I don't know, it's only because you don't comment on my videos. You drop likes, and I appreciate that. But you don't comment on my videos a whole lot. But those that I do know, I want to say thank you. Niran, one of the first young people to subscribe to the channel and support this channel and push this channel. Thank you. Next Level Taken, fellow YouTuber and friend of the channel, thank you. You support the channel. You have friendly competitions with me. We give each other good publicity. I appreciate that, man. I do. And I appreciate the competition. It was so much fun to do. I hate that I had to concede. It burns me up, man. but, but, I loved it. It was fun. I want to say thank you to Overheated Ice, otherwise known as Virtual Katana, otherwise known as my son, who supports me every day. By the way, he is Virtual Katana on YouTube. He hasn't done anything in a while, but he does have an active channel. Check him out. He supports me every day. He even gave me the idea to do this channel because he knew that I had given up my job years ago and haven't been able to work a job now in a very long time. And he said, well, Dad, you need something to do. You see me every day. You help me every day, but you need something to do. And he suggested that I get on YouTube and play games because I'm going to be playing games with my son anyway. I'm going to be doing things with my son anyway and playing games, and I love games. So he said, why not do a gaming channel? So I said, okay. And I tried it, and it was fun. I put over 2,700 videos on this channel in a year. I've had 3,017 views on this channel in a year. It's amazing. Those of you who watch my videos, why don't you subscribe, man? Just subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. That's all you gotta do. And watch them, because you're gonna watch them anyway. Alright, anyway, that's enough of that. But he suggested that I have something to do. And for those of you who've been following me for a long time, Sayori, otherwise known as Frozen Water? No. What's her Twitch name? I forget. Anyway, Sayori, she's from Japan. She supports this channel. She's from Japan and she supports this channel. She's a friend of my son. And she supports this channel. Every live stream, she's there. Every time we get on Twitch or YouTube and we're live, she's there at 3 a.m. her time, people. 3 a.m. her time. Awesome, awesome lady. Young lady. She's very talented. She does artwork and she sings and she does all these things. And she's really talented, really amazing, and she's very, very sweet lady. And I appreciate her very, very much. Cat Snake, very talented young man, very smart young man on YouTube as well as in life in general. He's a very he's a dear friend of this channel, and I appreciate him. You need to check him out, Cat Snake. Check him out. He's on YouTube, and he specializes in just little short, sometimes funny, video clips and stuff that happen, and he clips them and he puts them on YouTube. So check him out. If you want to laugh, that's a good place to go. He's a fairly, he's a fairly small YouTuber as well, but a lot of times it's funny to watch the stuff he does. So give him a shot. Give him a shot and check him out. Next Level Taken, again, you really need to check him out. He took the time to stopped by my YouTube channel when I was very, very small, still very, very small, in case you didn't know. But when I'm talking about very, very small, I'm talking like 5 subscribers. And he took the time to stop by my channel and drop me a comment on one of my videos and said that he wanted to support a fellow YouTuber and a small YouTuber. And since then, we've been going back and forth on Twitter, and we've been going back and forth on YouTube, and he has shown great support for this channel. And I can honestly say, now I don't know him personally, I've never met him personally, but I can honestly say that I think he's a good man. I think he's an honest man, and I appreciate the support that he gives to this channel, and we go back and forth a lot. So I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who subscribes, who follows, and I'm sorry that I don't know you as well as I'd like to, but thank you, all of you. This has been an amazing year. For those of you who followed me for a long time, you know that my wife recently this year had surgery, and she has excess spinal fluid on her brain. They had to figure out a way to make it drain because it's called intracranial hypertension, and what it basically means is the spinal fluid that actually sits on your brain, and it drains, supposed to drain from your brain to your through your spinal cord and through your spine to lubricate your body and to do the things that it does. Was not her body did not do that, and the way that it should, and she had all the symptoms of a brain tumor: memory loss, vision loss, mood swings, all kinds of things would happen. She'd have headaches that the best way I know to describe them for you is a 24/7 migraine every day. And those of you who followed me during that time, she was home for 3 months by herself, or not by herself. She she was off work for 2 months here at home recovering from that surgery. And during that surgery period, I told you guys that I wouldn't be putting out a lot of content, or that I wouldn't be doing a lot of things on YouTube because we were trying to take care of her. And you guys sent us support via YouTube and via Facebook and Twitter, and I would take the time to go through those comments and to respond to every one of you. That's why I make you a promise. If you leave me a comment on the video, if you leave me a tweet on Twitter, I'm going to respond. I'm going to respond. I've made that promise because you guys showed your support. Not only because of that, but I believe if you're asking me something, I'm going to respond. But you guys showed your support for my family. You told me to take my time, take care of my family, take care of my wife, take care of my son. And I still put out content during that time. I still managed to put out content, still managed to take care of her, still managed to do all that stuff. But you guys kept telling me, don't worry about it. Don't put out too much content. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't do this, don't do that. But I felt like I had to do something for you guys because you guys were showing incredible support for somebody that you only hear on a video. You see on occasion on a video, and you don't really know who I am. You just know me as the VirtualNunchucks virtual gaming legend, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that you guys supported us during that time. Jordan and Next Level and all of you guys supported us during that time, and I appreciate that. My wife, I would show my wife the tweets of you guys saying, take care of yourself, take care of your family, wishing you guys the best, whatever it is you said. I would show those responses to my wife, and you actually made her feel better. You made her cry a few times because she didn't understand how people who just knew me from the internet could manage to reach out and send well wishes, because she had a hard childhood, and she grew up kind of cynical. And I told her that people are. I've always told her since we were dating that people are not always that cynical. People are not always out for something in return. People are not always out for things like that, and you guys helped her see that, and I appreciate that. You touched me. You made me cry a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie. So I appreciate that. Um, Jordan, who follows me, he's been following me since I did the Batman Telltale series here on this channel. He's a good young man. He's got some issues, but we all do, and he's a good young man. I think he was one of the first ones to respond and tell me to take care of my wife, and I want to say thank you. I didn't mean for this to go this way. We have fun on this channel. We have a lot of fun on this channel, and I want to continue to do that for you guys. For those of you who followed me from the very, very beginning, you know about Jerry, Ted, and Bob. The silly former clowns that I hired, and I literally mean former clowns. Barnum and Bailey closed. Y'all know that. The circus closed for a couple years ago, and they were looking for work, and I hired them as my video team and my production team and stuff. And well, when my camera broke, I haven't featured them since my camera broke. And they're a lot of fun to hang out with and stuff, and I think it's time I brought them back, so I may bring them back this year. I don't know, but I'm thinking I might, because they're a lot of fun. Sitting down and doing material with them is fun. So I'm going to bring them back, maybe. My son kind of hopes I don't. Because, just because of different things. But I may bring them back. And I want to be personal just for a second. I know I was personal about my wife and everything, and saying thank you for that. But I'm going to be personal for a second. For those of you who don't know me, haven't been following this channel for a long time. Like I said earlier, I'm a disabled person. I've been disabled my entire life. I wasn't just some tragic accident happened where I can't work anymore, but I've been disabled my whole life, and I have cerebral palsy. And one of the outlets for me was being able to go to work. When I graduated college and I graduated high school with a business degree, or well, not high school with a business degree, but when I graduated and was finally done with all my education and I had a business degree, I was able to go to work for companies like Disney and AT&T and Five Diamond resort chain based out of Houston. I worked for them in resorts as well, and I spent a great deal of time doing stuff that I love. I love the hotel business. I love the interaction with customers. I love the interaction with guests and the way that the hotel business works. And I loved working for Disney. I loved the environment that they it's supposed to be the happiest place on earth. And for a while, that worked. And I shared a little bit of this when I did my Call of Duty a personal story or personal story time. But a few years, I say a few years, back in 2002, they told me I shouldn't and probably won't be able to work very much longer, because my body just physically can't handle that anymore. And I didn't want to listen, so I kept doing it and I kept doing it. So this channel was a way for me to have something to do, like I said, because it gets very taxing on my family when you have a person who is as driven as me to not have anything to focus his attention on other than, say, his wife, his son, and his house. I cannot sit still and not do anything. I'm not that kind of person. So this channel was an opportunity for me to have something to do with my son, and it meant a lot. He suggested that I do it, and like I said a minute ago, and I didn't know if I was going to like it, but I found out I do. I love it, and I will continue to put out content for you guys, and I will get better. I will get better at being able to talk to you guys and just cut up and voice my inner monologue when it, when I'm playing a game. I will get better at that. But you have to understand the environment that I came from. I was always addressing guests or customers or people in a meeting room or professionals, and because of that, I haven't been able to cut loose yet and just be the silly person that I am, because my wife tells me all the time that I'm married to a cartoon character because I'm that silly. But it hasn't come out in my YouTube videos quite as much because, well, to me this is, you want to convey your information and you want to get it done right and you want to get it done as succinctly and professionally as possible. But I haven't let my sense of humor come out, and I'm sorry. For those of you who hang out on the live streams, though, you have seen that silly side of me and the goofiness of me and all that. So I'm trying to make it so that when I do these videos like this, some of that comes out. Just give me time. I'll get better, and we'll grow the community. But again, I wanted to say thank you. I know this has been a longer video than I wanted it to be, but I want to say thank you for this amazing year. Because even if I only have 17 subscribers, the fact that 17 people take the time to pay attention to anything that I have to say means a lot. So hopefully we'll grow the community a little bit more. I'll be honest in my opinions when I going forward. I'll be honest in my reviews going forward, and I will tell you if a game sucks. I'm sorry. As much as I love certain games like Call of Duty or Madden or any number of games, if they suck, I'm gonna tell you they suck. If they're good, I'm gonna tell you they're good, and if they're awesome, then you need to buy them. I'm gonna tell you that. That's my promise to you guys. I know it sounds like if you look at my reviews, every game that I have reviewed so far has been a positive one. But if I was going to review Black Ops 4 in its current state right now, I'd tell you stay away from it. Stay away from it. Don't buy it. And the information that I keep hearing about from Activision scares me, but that's a subject for another video, which we'll probably approach on Monday. And I'm going to return to YouTube streaming on next week. I will tweet out when I'm going to do it. I will return to August, probably return to Twitch probably the week after that, but I am considering moving to another platform because, let's be real here, Twitch has a problem with its terms of service and is very flippant on who they will apply the rules to and who will not. So I'm considering moving to another platform. I'm not sure. I may stay here and just not do Twitch, but maybe once or twice a month or something like that. I don't know. But I will return to streaming next week. I will return to streaming on Twitch again the week after that. And we are going to hit the ground running. In October, we're going to review Modern Warfare 2019. I will be upfront and honest with you. The single-player campaign is probably going to get the most attention. Probably because, number one, they haven't had a campaign since, the Call of Duty before this one. And you guys asked for it, so I'm going to give you as much information as I can. I'm going to be as honest as I can with it. But the multiplayer is going to probably be a second review. And I'm trying to wait until I get information on the microtransactions from Activision, which they're probably not going to tell us because they're probably not going to reveal their microtransaction plan until after Christmas, and that's the honest-to-goodness truth. So when I review it, I'm going to review it in two pieces. I'm going to be as honest as I can. because I am skeptical. I'm not going to lie. Not because it's not going to be a good game, not because I don't think that the campaign's going to be awesome or the multiplayer mechanics aren't going to be awesome. I think that they will be. Based on experience with Infinity Ward, I think they'll be awesome. But I'm afraid that microtransactions and business practices will affect the game. So I'm going to be as thorough and as honest as I can. So if you guys will wait, we'll do that. I am going to be a part of the beta, obviously. There will be an open beta period in September as well for PC, PS4, and for Xbox One. So you guys can decide for yourself if you want to purchase the game in full or not. That is entirely up to you. I would recommend that you play the beta. I would recommend that you do that for yourself to see if it's something that you'd be enjoying, that you would enjoy. If not, then you decide with your own wallet. But I'm going to give you my own personal opinion on the campaign, and then we will do the multiplayer as separate review for the multiplayer. And then we're going to review Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'm actually looking forward to that one. Everything that I've seen from that looks to be very positive, so I'm kind of hoping good things happen there. And, of course, The Outer Worlds by Obsidian Entertainment. This will be the last multi-platform game that they put out because they have just been bought by Microsoft. So I'm kind of hoping that this one is a home run. But I will certainly let you guys know. But if you will be patient with me, because I have no sponsors, because I have no ins or outs with the publishers, because I am small and because they don't know who I am, if you'll be patient with me, I'll get you the reviews out as soon as I can. And let you know what I think about them. But we're going to hit the ground running, and I hope you guys will continue to be along for the ride. I appreciate every one of you, and I'm sorry this video was so long. But it really does mean a lot that I've been able to do this for a year and be able to hang out with you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I look forward to another year of doing this with you guys, and can't wait to see what happens. All right? You guys have a great one, and we will see you on Monday. All right? Monday.